The legal drama in the digital world is heating up as the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission officially steps into the ring. They are now actively intervening in the massive court battle between Epic Games and Apple. This move signals a major shift in how digital giants will be regulated moving forward.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
If you are looking for your next gaming obsession, you need to head over to the Epic Games store immediately. They are currently giving away the high-octane action platformer DOOMBLADE for free. You play as the Gloom Girl, wielding a demonic sword in a title that demands lightning-fast reflexes and precision choreography. Disaster has struck the Portland Trail Blazers in their latest playoff run against the San Antonio Spurs. After blowing massive leads in back-to-back games, Portland is now facing a desperate situation in the series. De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama proved too much to handle, leaving the Blazers struggling to stop the Spurs' dominant frontcourt assault. Finally, if your gaming sessions have suddenly gone silent, we have the ultimate guide to fixing your Steam audio settings. Whether it is a driver issue or a corrupt game cache, our latest breakdown covers every step to get your sound back in action. Make sure you are prepared for everything by hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel for more updates. Ever wondered if the tech giants actually on the ground their digital empires are built on? Well, the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission just decided to find out, jumping right into the middle of the massive, high-stakes legal war between Epic Games and Apple. This isn't just a squabble over game fees. It's a turning point for how the entire digital economy functions. Here's the deal. The Australian Federal Court has already dropped the hammer, ruling back in 2025 that Apple abused its market power regarding app distribution and payment systems. Now that the liability is officially on the table, the real drama is beginning in the remedy phase. The ACCC has secured a seat at the table to ensure that whatever happens next actually forces Apple to play by the rules of fair competition. At the core of this standoff is Apple's iron-fisted control over the App Store, specifically those restrictive rules that block developers from using alternative payment methods. By forcing users into their own ecosystem, Apple has essentially been acting as a digital gatekeeper, and the regulator is finally signaling that this "my way or the highway" approach might be coming to an end. While Epic Games has already managed to settle with Google in a separate battle, the fight against Apple remains the ultimate showdown. If you want to stay ahead of how this will reshape the apps on your phone and the way tech monopolies are held accountable, make sure to hit that subscribe button. In the end, this isn't just about Fortnite. It's about whether the biggest companies in the world should be allowed to write the rules of the digital playground to only benefit themselves. What do you think? Is it time to break open the walled garden? Or does this overstep the line? Let us know in the comments below. Ever felt like platformers have become a bit stale? Well, stop what you're doing because the Epic Games Store just dropped a title that's about to wreck your comfort zone in the best way possible. I'm talking about DOOMBLADE, a dark, relentless action platformer that is currently free to download and keep forever. If you're a fan of fast-paced, high-stakes gameplay, this is the one you've been waiting for. At first glance, the art style hits you right in the gut. It's dark, moody, and dripping with atmosphere. But the real hook here isn't just the visuals, it's the movement. You play as the Gloom Girl, who stumbles upon a demonic sentient sword. Forget standard walking and jumping. This sword acts as your primary mode of transportation, turning every level into a high-speed ballet of destruction. It's Twitch-based, it's precise, and honestly, it's going to test your patience. The game forces you to master spatial awareness and timing, turning every room into a puzzle you solve with violence. What makes this title stand out is the sheer flow of it. The developers nailed that just one more try feeling by making the combat feel like a choreographed dance. As you unlock new abilities and combos, the challenge ramps up, but so does your sense of mastery. It's rare to find an indie title that manages to balance brutal difficulty with such satisfying, rhythmic movement. This is a classic case of an inconspicuous gem that punches way above its weight class. Don't sleep on this one. Head over to the Epic Games store, add it to your library, and even if you don't play it tonight, it'll be waiting for you whenever you're ready to get frustrated and exhilarated all at once. If you've already picked up your copy, let me know in the comments how long it took you to rage quit your first session. And hey, if you enjoyed this quick heads up, hit that like button and subscribe for more free game alerts. After all, life's too short for boring games, so go get slashing. Have you ever witnessed a team essentially hand over their season on a silver platter? Because that is exactly what the Portland Trail Blazers just did. They had the Spurs on the ropes, twice, and somehow managed to walk away with a historic, gut-wrenching collapse that will be talked about for all the wrong reasons. After blowing double-digit leads in both Game 3 and Game 4, Portland finds themselves staring at the wrong side of NBA history. Think about the math. A 15-point lead in Game 3 turned into a 12-point loss, and a 17-point lead in Game 4 evaporated into a 21-point blowout. It is not just losing, it is a total systematic meltdown. The real killer, De'Aaron Fox. The guy isn't just playing, he is absolute poison for the Blazers. Watching him put Jerami Grant in a blender in the fourth quarter wasn't just a highlight, it was a statement. When you add a healthy Victor Wembanyama, who returned from concussion protocol to put up 27 and 11, it feels like the Blazers are trying to hold back the tide with a screen door. San Antonio dominated the paint with 52 points, but the real culprit for Portland was the gift-giving. 18 turnovers. You simply cannot survive in the playoffs giving the opposition 29 points off your own mistakes. While Denny Avdija is playing his heart out, looking like the only guy who actually wants to be there, he is stranded on an island. Jrue Holiday gave us 20 points, sure, but those 6 turnovers are a massive red flag. If the bigs don't show up and start matching the intensity, this series is a wrap. Can Portland find a heartbeat, or are they just waiting for the final buzzer of their season? Let me know in the comments if you think the Blazers have any fight left, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more playoff breakdowns. At the end of the day, talent gets you to the postseason, but poise is what wins rings, and right now, Portland is proving they have plenty of the former but none of the latter. Ever jumped into a game, ready for that immersive soundtrack, only to be met with total silence? It is arguably one of the most frustrating things that can happen to a gamer. But before you start tearing your PC apart, let's talk about how to get that sound back where it belongs. Today, I'm going to walk you through the most effective ways to troubleshoot Steam audio issues. First off, start with the basics. It sounds cliché, but check your physical connections and make sure your output device isn't muted in Windows. If that's all clear, the first real step is running Steam as an administrator. Right-click the shortcut, select Run as Administrator, and see if the audio kicks back in. Sometimes it's just a simple permissions wall holding your sound hostage. If the silence is only happening in one specific game, you're likely dealing with corrupted files. Head over to your library, right-click the title, go to Properties, then Installed Files, and hit Verify Integrity of Game Files. Steam will scan your installation and automatically patch any missing or broken data. It's like a fresh start for that game. Still nothing? Let's talk about exclusive mode. While it's designed to give your game priority, it can sometimes cause major conflicts. Right-click your volume icon, go to Sound Settings, then More Sound Settings. Find your playback device, go to the Advanced tab, and uncheck the box for exclusive control. You'd be surprised how often this simple toggle is the culprit. Finally, if you're still striking out, the issue might be your audio drivers. Sometimes, specialized drivers like Realtek can act up. Go to the Device Manager, find your audio device, and try updating the driver. Manually select High Definition Audio Device from the list of generic drivers. It's a clean slate approach that often bypasses deep-rooted software glitches. Hopefully, you're back to hearing those explosions and dialogue lines clearly. If this guide helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe for more tech tips to keep your setup running smoothly. Which one of these fixes finally did the trick for you? Let me know in the comments below. Remember, when tech goes quiet, you've got the tools to make some noise.